What's going on, people? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. We're going to get started in a few seconds. Let's see. Happy Thursday, peeps. Let me see who we got up in here. Let's see. Let me see. We got little Lizzie up in here. We got Sue up in this thing from the UK. What's going on, Sue? We got Adele in here. Chris Simpson, thank you so much for the follow. I Choose Joy, thank you so much for the follow. What's going on, Adele? I appreciate you for coming. With that, DJ Don, peace. Thank you so much for coming to the live. I appreciate you guys. All right, we're going to get into some socks today. So make sure you keep tapping that screen so we can get to our crafty community. Adele said, how are you? I'm doing great. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope y'all did something special for yourself yesterday. Now today is a whole new day. Y'all got to do something again, you know? So what we're going to do here is we're going to print some Minion socks today. So let me just pull up my TikTok here so that we can so I can read you guys' comments. Let me see. Where we at? If anybody talked to Lil Mama, please tell her to send me a message. Because I haven't talked to her in a while. I want to definitely check on her. Because I haven't seen her in the lives or anything. So if anybody has talked to Lil Mama, I'm going to text her actually right now, you know, to see how she is. But if anybody has spoken to her, let her know that we're thinking about her. But like I said, I'm going to send her a message right now. And then we're going to get started. Let me see. Alright, so I got that out the way. When I don't see you guys in a while, I gotta like reach out to y'all because I can't let my fan bam just think I don't love them, and I absolutely love y'all. So I wanted to just, you know, I gotta check on y'all when I don't see y'all in a while. Alright, so we're gonna get started on our socks for the day. Alright, so let me send that off. We got Q Creations up in here. She said, hey, I pray all is well. I'm going to be in and out your live today. Work is busy. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for checking on us. We miss you as well. You know, you be in and out, you be working, you be busy. I know you're still going to school, but we definitely miss you. So feel free to stay as long as you want. Come back, see your brother. You know, come see your brother. But thank you so much for stopping in. You know, you gotta love the fan bam up in here. You gotta love them. All right, so we're going to just make sure that I can see your comments here, and then we're gonna get started, right? So before we mirror the screen, we're gonna do this this Minion design here on some socks. All right, so we're gonna get into it. Let me mirror my screen here. Let's do it. All right. So what we're going to do here again is we're going to print some socks. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Mr. Socks. I'm going to teach you guys how to print custom sublimation socks. All right, that is seamless and professional looking. All right, so let's get into it. Let me turn my heat press on. Let me get my supplies out here. So I'm just going to go over what I use right now, and then I'll go into doing, you know, my method, right? So I use a sock jig. If nobody knows what this is, it's an insert that goes into your sock so that you can stabilize it, also stretch it out so that you can kind of get in between the fibers of the sock with your ink, right? So this stretches it out. Then we got our sock here. This is an Adidas sock. We have a 96% polyester sock and 4% spandex, all right? So we're going to use heat tape as well. Heat tape is so important for this method. With this method, you're not going to be able to just place the paper down and press it that way. You're going to have to wrap that bad boy, and you're going to need heat tape, right? That, and then we have the lint roller here. And then the next thing, we have our secret weapon, which is aluminum foil. But just stay tuned for that. That's going to be crazy. Stay tuned for that. Let me see what we got in the comments here. What is it? Brianna said, hi, do the class for seamless socks tell you what size to print the images for the socks? So yes, my course does show you how to make the socks, how to format your designs, how to measure your socks so that your dimensions are correct. So yes, it does teach you from start to finish. Now this live every day we do is pretty much a demo. It's like our HSN or our QVC version of making socks, right? So all we're doing here is just kind of the demo, showing you how to print it. But as far as, from beginning to end, your printer settings, how to measure your sock, how to get the right dimensions, all of that will be in the course. So that'll be in the link in the bio. So feel free to go over to my website and grab that. So we have the half length sock, which is what we're doing today. So we're printing this half length. We also have the full length sock course, where I'll teach you how to press the full sock. All right. So that's also available. Thank you so much, Brianna, for coming to the live. Let me see where we at. Lillian Braggs, thank you so much for the follow. Reds, thank you for the follow. Him, her, and I, thank you so much for the follow. We got Prima in the building. Thank you so much for coming to the live, Prima. Totally Smitten Creation says, does your course only focus on socks? Yes. So I'm actually coming out with a course for compression pants that I print as well. I'm also coming out with another one for, eventually I'm gonna do the all over shirt. So I did this. So eventually I'll come out with that, because I keep getting requests for the all over shirts. And then I'm also do one for how to make bath mats. All right. So those are coming soon. So stay tuned. But for now, all I have up right now, as far as courses, is for the socks. All right. Let me see. All right. So we're going to get into it. And I'm just going to teach you guys how I wrap my socks, how I press them, what temperature I press them at. And then we're going to get into the reveal. All right. So we got our socks here. What we're going to do is we're just going to stretch it onto the sock jig here. All right. And just slide it on. Now I'm going to point you guys at the desk so you can see exactly what I'm doing. All right. So we're just going to slide it on here. Make sure that it's straight. We want to make sure that our lines are straight as well from top to bottom. We don't want any zigzags or anything. None of this. We don't want that. All right. So we're just going to straighten out these lines here. All right. Now this is a different method than what you're used to. So if you have questions, feel free to put it in the chat. I have my students in here. I got my fan bam in here. My mod should be in here, or she should be coming soon. So if you have questions, they will be able to answer it for you if I can. All right. So we got that. This is how it should look on both sides. Lines are straight from top to bottom. All right. We're going to load this one as well. So let's just load this here. Again, same thing. Stretch it out and then slide it onto the sock jig. All right. So we got that. We're going to straighten out our lines here. All right. So let's do that here. This look pretty good. All right. Front and back. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lint roll our sock, because we do not want our fibers that come from, you know, the manufacturer. We don't want those fibers under this heat press, because once it heats it up, those fibers will just stay in your sock. You won't be able to get them out. So we're just going to lint roll our sock first before we apply our design. All right, so we have that one. And if you have like long hair, or for the fellas, you got a long beard like me, you know, them hairs, they get in the way sometimes. So just make sure that you take your time and lint roll your sock. All right. So now that we have that, what we're going to do is we're going to prepare our artwork, right? So the way I print the artwork is we have this white space here. We don't want this white space here because it will show up on our sock and we won't be able to wrap it the right way. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut off this this white space here. So I'm going to get my paper cutter, and then we're going to just place it together, make sure that it's even, and then we're just going to place it under here, right? So when we place it under, we're just going to move it over a bit just to make sure that we're kind of where we want to be, and we're not cutting too much into the design here. So let me move this over. All right, so this looks good. What we'll do is we'll just slice it here. All right. We actually could have kind of went into this a little bit more, but it's fine. We're good to go. All right. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. So we have that straight edge here. Now we can wrap our sock. So let's just do one at a time here. All right. Let me see. Before I wrap this, I want to see if you guys have any questions. Sue said, I want to design socks with jelly beans all over them. Come on, Sue. Let me see that thing. You know, that sounds like an insane idea. A whole bunch of different color jelly beans. That sounds insane. I got to see that. Monique back in the building. Thank you so much for coming to the live. We got my mod in here. Mollis in the building. Thank you so much for coming to the live, Mollis. Let me see. Let's see. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any questions. We got Tiff in the building. What's going on, Tiff? All right. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to place this face down. All right. And then we're going to wrap our sock, right? So we're just going to wrap it here, fold it, and then we're going to fold the other side. And we're going to make sure that it lines up. The two ends, they line up correctly. All right. So this looks good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to tape our pieces of paper together, right? So if you don't know, I use hammer mill paper. This is not sub paper. So if you use sub paper, feel free to keep using it. However, I do not use the sub paper. It's nothing against sub paper. I just don't use it. And it still comes out looking so crispy. So if you want to save money on some things, then feel free to go to my link in the bio. I have the paper that I use. All right. So we have that, right? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to tape up our seams here. All right. We're going to tape up our seam. Now my tape is a little crooked today, but we're going to rock with it. So we got that. We're going to tape it to the sock jig here, flip it over, and tape it again. All right. Let me see. J. Marie said, I think I finally thought of the 3 designs. Let's go, J. Marie. You know, send them bad boys to me. Let me see. What is that? Ken 9 entrepreneur. Thank you so much for coming to the live, bro. He said, where are you located? I'm located in Houston, Texas. But I was born and raised in Philadelphia. So I just relocated here a couple years ago. So yeah. All right. So thank you so much for coming to the live. I appreciate you. All right. So what we're doing here, we have it all taped up on both sides. We have it taped to the sock jig. Now we're going to let this one sit here, and then we're going to wrap the other one. Right. So again, we're going to do the same thing. Place it face down here. All right. And then we're just going to wrap it here. All right. Wrap it. Make sure that it lines up. All right. And then we're going to tape it here. So we're going to tape the top. We're going to tape the middle. And then we're just going to come down. Sorry about that, y'all. I got to put my phone on the charger. So let me do that now. Let me charge this bad boy. I might have to put this here. I'm dropping stuff. Alright, so we got that. Let me move this up a bit so I can charge my phone. I usually keep it charged though. I don't know what's going on here. You know? Alright, so we got that. Am I All right, we good to go. I got my charger, so we should be good. All right. So what we're going to do here, again, is we're just going to tape it. Now we're going to tape our inside here. Our fillers is what we call it. All right. And then we can tape the seam here. All right. Let's tape this up. Y'all know where I'm from. Let me know where everybody from at. Place it in the comments. Let me know. Come on, man. Y'all giving me. Listen, man. I'm like making everybody dizzy. You know, we gotta figure this out. we got North Carolina in here. I know everybody. I done bumped everybody's head. I'm sorry about that. You know, let me move this up a little bit. So we can get something. Yeah, no, we got Tennessee in this thing. I'm sorry, I'm bumping everybody's head and stuff. We got LA up in here, South Carolina. Let me see, where else we got? What else we got? We got Reno in this thing. Let's go. Indiana, Chicago. We got Philly up in here. Come on, Philly. That's what I'm talking about. You know? Tamara, what part of Philly you in? We got Orlando in here. We got Texas in this thing. Jay Marie said, look, the prima said, dang, about to give it. I can't even get it out. About to get a whole concussion. I ain't gonna be able to do. Y'all is a fool. I ain't gonna be able to do. We got Mississippi in this thing. We got North Carolina. We got New York in here. You know, we got fan bam all over the world. We got Mississippi in this thing again. What's going on with y'all? I appreciate y'all coming to see me. You know, sorry for bumping y'all head and dropping y'all, but we gonna rock with it. You know, we got Bronx up in here. Let's go, Prima. Let's go. We got Dallas in this thing. Thank you so much for coming to the live, guys. I appreciate y'all. From North, but in Northeast. Let's go. I'm from North as well. Born and raised in North and in Germantown. So let's go, Philly. I'll see y'all. I actually got to come back there on Monday because my dad passed. So I'm going to have to, go to his service. So we going to be in Philly for a couple of days. Let's go. Yeah, no. So the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to wrap up our socks with aluminum foil. So I know everybody like, what? Come on, Mr. Socks, what we doing with aluminum foil? But we about to get into it. We ain't doing we ain't cooking no chicken. We ain't cooking no chicken up in this thing. We ain't doing no cornbread. We gonna wrap up some socks. You know? So let's see. Who else we got in this thing? We got Galveston up in here. Let's go, Galveston. Let's go. New Mexico. Now, I gotta come to New Mexico. I have to. You know? I have to do it. That's all I'm saying. I've been dying to get to Albuquerque. You know? What is that? Corleen from Houston. Let's go, Houston. Lawrence from Mississippi. Let me see. what is that? Slow mo. Slow mo said, "What are you pressing up? Or what are you pressing up, brother?" So we're doing some socks right now. We're doing some custom sublimation socks. Them bad boys gonna be seamless and they're gonna be professional looking. So you know, stay tuned for that. All right. Let me see. Where we at? Ken Nine Entrepreneur said, I used to live in Germantown. RIP. Let's go. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love, everybody. All the condolences. That means a lot. Let me see. Genesis. Why am I saying Genesis? Tiff said, are y'all ready? Are y'all really pressed about Philly cheesesteaks in Philly? Yo, let me tell you something. Right? When I say that I'm bringing back about 5 cheesesteaks in my suitcase, I'm bringing them back. And I might freeze them bad boys, you know? I might freeze them bad boys. That's all I'm saying. You know, I gotta bring at least 5 back for myself. And then a couple back for my mom, you know? So it's a movement, you know? We ain't playing. When we say Philly cheesesteaks is it, Philly cheesesteaks is it. Now, all right, let me just say this, right? All that Geno stuff and that patch y'all be seeing on TV on what's that, Food Network? We don't do that. You know, the cheesesteaks be good in the hood. That's all I'm saying. And I'm just leave it at that. You know, I'm going to leave it at that. We got DC in the building. We got Virginia in here. Florida up in this thing. Let me see. Crafty said, my condolences. I appreciate that, my love. Thank you so much for that. Rising Phoenix says, do you have a sock template? So I don't have a sock template, but I do show you guys how to measure your socks, because sometimes you won't use the same socks that I use. Sometimes your socks are a little bit thinner. Sometimes they're a little bit bulky, especially like in the winter time. Your socks can get like a little thicker. Now this is a summer sock. This is a Adidas summer sock, so it's like really super thin. But that's why I show you guys how to measure your socks so that you can, you know, get the right measurements for your design space. Now I create my designs in Procreate, right? We actually have a new class starting today for Procreate. So if you're interested in that, feel free, try to get in that thing today, because the next one will be on the 29th. So I design everything, all my all over shirts. You know, I slice them bad boys up all in Procreate. So if you're interested in that, feel free, click the link in the bio so you can get into either the class today or the next class for next week on the 29th. All right. Let me see. What is that? Tanya Gooden, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. What is that? E-City said, what material are the socks for the sublimation? So I recommend using polyester because it's, you know, it's synthetic, so it'll give you the brightest color. But, you know, your socks will have a little bit of everything in there. Like it'll have spandex. Sometimes it'll have nylon in it. So it depends on what brand you have. Pretty much I would say my top 3 would be Gildan, Adidas, and the Calvin Klein. So we've been using a lot of different socks to see like what what the material is, how they hold up in the wash. So we've been testing a lot, and those are my top 3. But if you ask the Fan Bam, they might have their top as well. So if you get into the group, you can ask like what your top is, and they'll be able to answer you. But pretty much we use the same socks. What is that? Aracho? I'm sorry if I'm butchering that thing. I'm sorry. Said yes. No one makes cheesesteaks like Philly. Look, come on. Let them know. Let me see. Where we at? Tiff said, I've never been to Philly. Need to go for a cheesesteak. You definitely do. Now, don't go to Pat's or Geno's. That's all I'm saying. Don't go to Pat's or Geno's. Because they'll try to make you buy the cheesesteak that they want you to have. You don't want that. Just go to the hood. You know? Quiet Mom, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. We got Texas in here. What is that? Lamarck? Am I saying it right? Lamarck, Texas. Thank you so much for coming to the live. I appreciate you. Aracho said, my mom always brought cheesesteaks to New York from Philly. May she rest in peace. R.I.P. moms. She's looking down on you. I know she's super proud. So thank you so much for coming to the live. Let me see. Mala said, I've been to Temple in Philly. Come on, Temple. Let's go. Come on, Mala. I didn't even know that. All right. We're going to get back to this rap, and then we're going to get to y'all questions. Sue, thank you so much for the heart. I appreciate you. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to wrap up our sock, right? So we're going to place it face down. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to fold it in half, right? Now, everybody is probably asking, what's the reason for the aluminum foil, right? Now, the reason is that we want to get to our seams, right? We want to make sure that we have color on our seams without having to roll our edges, right? So, with that being said, once we use our aluminum foil, that will take care of the seams here, right? But if we were to take this off and press it as is, then it would just press the top and it would just press the bottom. So we wouldn't have no way to target our seams here. That's what the aluminum foil will do. All right, so we're just going to fold it in half here. That'll take care of this side of the seam. And to take care of this side, we're just going to cuff it behind the sock jig here. All right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to slightly pull towards us so that we can create that, that tight fit there. All right, so let's do that. So we're just going to slightly pull towards us. We're not going beast mode or anything on them. You know, we don't want to tear the aluminum foil. We just want to slightly tighten it. See, I always tell y'all don't go beast mode and then not do it. So don't worry about that. All right. So we're just going to slightly pull towards us to tighten that edge there. All right. And we're going to come down, do this little bit here. And then we're going to tape it up. Right. So we got that. Now we're going to do our rub test. The rub test is just when we run our hand across the seam here just to make sure that we don't hear anything that sounds like aluminum foil. So we're just going to do that here. We don't hear anything. We know we're good to go. We can tape it up to the sock jig on both sides. All right. And this is how it should look. So we got that. Now let's wrap up our other one. All right. We're going to smooth that thing out again. We're going to place it face down. All right, let me just bend this down a little bit. So we're going to place it face down. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to fold it in half here. We're going to cuff it behind the sock jig. All right, and then we're going to slightly pull towards us to tighten that around our sock. All right, because if it's not tight, then it won't be able to extract the ink from the seams here. All right, so we're just going to tape this up, tape it in place. All right, so we got that. And then what we're going to do, again, we're going to do our rub test. Do that. We don't hear anything. Now we can tape it up to the sock jig. All right. So we have that. This is how it should look on both sides. And now we're ready to press this thing up. All right. Let me see if you guys have questions before we go to our press. Let's see. Sue, thank you so much for being a top viewer. I appreciate you. That's funny. Chrissy, thank you so much for the share. I appreciate you. Sue, thank you for the share. We got Prima in the building. What's going on, Prima? We got Ash up in here. Thank you so much for coming to the live, Ash. Prima said, disclaimer, do not put your socks in the panini press. Don't put it in the air fryer. Don't put it anywhere but the heat press, all right? Don't even put that bad boy in the oven or on your barbecue, right? Because we're not responsible. We're not responsible for any house fires, you know? We got Keita in the building. What's going on, Keita? What is that? Mom24. Thank you so much for coming to the live. She said, what are you making? So we're making custom sublimation socks. So stay tuned for the reveal. We about to get to it. All right. Let me see. Lamar Pounds, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Let me see. Tiff said, if it's not tight, it's not right. Let's go. Let's go. Chill Wild Life said, hey, baby. Oh, you know? Y'all crazy. Let me see. Norma Aguirre, I think it's, I'm sorry if I'm messing that thing up. But thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Monique said, I'm at work ignoring everything. Let's go. Let's go. Don't get fired, please, Monique. Please. Don't get fired. Crystal G. Cox, thank you so much for the share. I appreciate you. All right. And thank you so much for the follow. We're going to get to this press, right? So we're going to press this thing up at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. Now, we're going to press it up at heavy pressure, right? If you press it up at light or medium pressure, you will still get those faint white lines on the side of your sock. You do not want that. So you want to press it at heavy pressure so that your heat can circulate throughout the aluminum foil, right? Because if you don't do heavy pressure, then the aluminum foil can't do its job, right? So we're going to press it up 400 degrees for 60 seconds. Now we have a Teflon sheet over it because we want to make sure that there's a barrier between the socks and the heat press. All right, so we're going to press this up here for 60 seconds and we're going to let that bad boy go. Feel free to put your questions in the chat. Let me see. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Let me see. Where we at? Am I missing something? Hold on. Let me go up. If I missed your question, feel free to put it back in the chat. I'm not ignoring you. It's just a lot of comments. Let me see. What is it? Yesenia? Sorry if I'm butchering that thing. So, what do you show in your class? So the Procreate class, I will show you how to make your offset for stickers. I'll show you how to slice your images for your all over print so that you can press on your iPad and not necessarily on your computer. All right, we're going to also show you how to make seamless patterns like we just did with our socks here. All right. So with this here, we're going to smack it up, flip it, rub it down. And that just means that we're going to flip that thing. So we're going to flip it here. All right. So we're going to flip it. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to press it up again. All right. For another 60 seconds. So let me see. What we doing? Custom U Design said, how much do a pair cost? So I usually charge $20 a pair. If you want the full length socks, then I would charge around $25 to $30 a pair. All right, so it's good profit margins, especially if you get like socks like the Gildan from Amazon. You would probably spend like $17.99 for a 12 pair, which is like $1 and some change per pair, and you can, that's great profit margin. So socks are great businesses. You just gotta print what your audience wants to see. All right. Let me see. Let me see if I'm missing somebody. Hold on. Look, Miles said Tyrone quick with it. Let's go. Adele said after he pressed the sock, prepare for the walkout. Let's go. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to let this cool. We do not want to just go and start tearing the paper off our sock, right? First of all, it's hot. Second of all, you want to make sure that your ink is cured on your sock and it's dry, right? So we're just going to let it cool down to room temperature, and then we're going to get to our peel. All right, so let me just turn Tyrone off because we don't need him, and it's hot in this bad boy. Let me see. Monique said, waiting on that reveal. Let's go. Let me see. What else we got? Angelique said, getting ready for the walk it out. Let's go. Let me see. The Uncle Billy, thank you so much for coming to the live. He said, what's the difference between transfer sheets and sublimation? Well, transfer sheets can be a sublimation as well. So if you're talking about the screen printed transfer sheets, then those are completely different than the sublimation. So it just depends on what you're trying to print on, and what you want your results to be. Then you can determine whether you want to use screen print or sublimation. All right, but both screen print and sublimation have transfer sheets. All right. So thank you so much for the question. Already back to life. Thank you so much for coming to the live. She said patterns is not the word. I'm not exactly sure what you mean about that, but April, what is that? April Code Designs. What's going on with you? Mama said YouTube is fundamental. Let's go. Let's go. Rooted in greatness. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. All right, let me see. Let me make sure I'm not missing nobody missing nobody comments or questions. Let me see. If you're interested in making socks and incorporating it into your business, make sure you get the sock course. We teach you how to print half-length socks as well as full-length socks. So let me show you what the full-length socks look like. All right. So we have the full-length sock here. All right. We have our seam in the back. And then we have our 360 design here, right? So this is what you can also make with our course. Now, I don't do the full-length sock course or the full-length sock demo on this live because I think it'll take way too long, and that's just in my opinion. But you can definitely, because I'm not gonna say it takes long. I'm just gonna say that a lot of people always have a lot of questions, so it's kind of hard to get through the tutorial when you're doing a full-length sock course, right? But it's the same way you would do the half-length. It's just you're adding extra materials, right? So it's not something that's too different. It's just a little extra work in order to be able to fill up the whole sock. All right. Let me see. Angelique said, put them socks in front of the AC. Let's go. Now, you know, we got central air down here, so I can't like be holding it up at the vents and stuff. Come on, Prima. You know, I'm about to do like Miles do and put it in the oven. I mean, put it in the freezer. Don't put it in the oven. Forget I said that. Don't put it in the oven. All right. We got 2.9K likes right now. Thank you guys so much for that. Let me see. We got Sue is my top viewer. I appreciate you, Sue. Thank you so much for that. So if you guys have questions, feel free to put it in the chat. We're going to get to this peel and reveal. But let me go up. I feel like I missed some questions. Hold on. Let me go up. Let's see. I think I'm good. I think I answered everybody. Let's see. What is that? Buyer Mom, thank you so much for the follow. Jim Brooks, thank you for the follow. Connie Lanzo or Lozano, thank you so much for the share. I appreciate you. Let me see. I have no idea how to say that. What is it? Baji Hall. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. I don't mean it. I'm just horrible with names, as I found out here on TikTok. Let me see. Miles said I sold my garage fridge. Oh my God. Miles can't put the socks in the fridge no more. Jeez. Amanda Villa, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. So we're going to get to this pill. Let's get to this pill. I know y'all been waiting for this thing. All right, so let's get into it. We got to get to that Procreate class later. You know, that thing is at 5 o'clock, so we got to get to it. Look, Prima said walk out in 5, 4. We ain't ready yet, Prima. We ain't ready. Let's go. All right, so we got that bake through look. All right, again, we made this pattern on Procreate. I do all of my designs on Procreate. I also print from Procreate. Everything I do, I don't get on my laptop. I print it from the iPad. All right, so get out of that little cubicle. You got out of the cubicles for a reason. So you don't got to be confined to your workspace at home. You know, get your iPad, go sit on the porch, go to the pool, and you know, make your designs there and print it out. All right. So we got this bake through look on both sides. This is the Minion Design. So let's get into it. Let's see what we got here. Oh my. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Oh, hold on. I got to pull that thing back some more. Oh my God. You ain't see it. Oh. All right. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. Come on, Minions. Oh Lord. That thing's so fire. Oh, Jesus. Look, Prima said zoom. Let's go. Oh, Lord. That thing's so crispy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let's do the tumbler turn. Oh, Lord. That thing is so crispy. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Look at that. Now, I know y'all see it, right? So we're going to do a zoom. We're going to do a zoom. We're going to do a zoom, right? Let me see. Let's zoom in here. Where is it? Hold on. Am I on the right one? Where is it? Now, can y'all see this line here? That is our overlapping line, right? But that thing looks so crispy, you can't even tell that there's no break in the design or nothing. This is what we talking about. You know, this is what we talk about right here. This is perfection. You know, look at them seams though. Come on. That thing too hot to touch. You know? That thing too hot to touch. Let's do the 360. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Check my man butt out. You know? Oh my God, that thing's so crispy. That thing is so crispy. Oh Lord. Check out. Oh my God, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. That thing too hot. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Cause I think y'all think it's a fluke. Y'all think it's a fluke out this thing. Hold on. Hold on, y'all ready? Oh Lord. Oh my. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Oh Lord. That thing's so I ain't gonna be able to get these away. I'm gonna have to steal these bad boys. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Oh my, check it out, bro. Oh my God. Come through, Gru. You know? Come through, Gru. That thing's so crispy. Oh Lord. I ain't gonna be able to do that. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. You know? Might drop on them. Come on, Adele. You know? Hold on. Let me see what y'all talk about a bit. Prima said 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Adele said prepare for the walkout. Let's go. Sue say get ready. We say get the walk ready. Get the walk ready. Let's go. Angelique said now walk it out. Yo, y'all play way too much, bro. Way too much. Let me see. What is that? Zai Josh Creations said beautiful. Thank you so much for that. Ash said the yellow though. Come on, Ash. That yellow's so bright. Oh my God. Look at that thing. We ain't capping around here. You know, that's why we print every single day. Check it out. You know, it look exactly like the design. Let me show y'all the design real quick. Let me show y'all. So y'all know it ain't no cat. Hold on, let me see. Check that thing out. Look, color's super bright. You know? Oh my God. We ain't playing with them. That's all I'm saying. We ain't playing with them. I gotta get a new light because I keep dropping this thing. It's for sure gonna break. It's for sure gonna break. Let me see. Let me see. Look, Tip says stop stealing our socks. Let's go. Adele said I need the minions. You know? Them things are so crispy. Man. Let's get into this 360 again because I don't think y'all understand. Let's go. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Come on, minions. This a 360 design here, bro. Let's go. You know? Oh my God. You can. Oh Lord. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do that thing. You know? We're gonna get up out of here. Because first of all, I'm sweating like crazy out this thing. And my ear is on. You know? We gotta get to our class. I want to thank y'all for sticking around. Oh my God. I'm just messing everything up. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. You would think I had some, what's that, energy drink we be drinking. What is that? It's not Monster. It's something else. It's something else. What is that? what is that? Oh, Fire Creator said, what time do you go live on TikTok? So we on Black people time, right? So I'm not always on time, right? So I would say anywhere between 2 and 3 Monday through Friday, right? And then on Saturday, it's usually around 3 p.m. Central, right? Because I'm on Central time. So if you're on Eastern, then it will be like 3 o'clock or between 3 and 4 Monday through Friday, and then 4 o'clock on Saturdays. All right. Let me see. Tiff said ghost. Oh yeah, there you go, Tiff and Sue. There's the ghost. That's what it is. Fire Creator said Red Bull gives you wings. Now we're not even gonna talk about Red Bull again. We're not gonna do it because Red Bull is about to give me some permanent wings. So we ain't even gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it. Miles said, boy, if you drink C4 instead of Ghost, boy oh boy, let's go. Let's go. Fire Creator said, where are you? So I'm in Houston, Texas, but born and raised in Philadelphia. All right. So we're going to get up out of here. We got to change this whole setup for our Procreate class. If you want to get into the Procreate class, feel free to sign up. You still got a little bit of time to sign up to get into today's class. Probably about a half hour. But other than that, you'll probably have to wait until the 29th class. So make sure you get in there. Get in where you fit in. You know, J. Marie said, I finally saw the ghost drink in Manhattan. It would be in Manhattan, though, right? What in the world? What is going on? All right, so I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming to the live. I want y'all to have a great day. Do everything that you want to do in life. Don't hold back. Don't wait, you know, because life is not promised. But like I always say, never sit in your fears. Get your mat truck and plow through that thing. I love y'all. Peace.